Hello, my name is Vendela and I have loved Eurovision as long as I can remember. I will defend it to my death, and it is always the highlight of in terms of entertainment every year, and this was no exception. So I couldn't help myself from making a chill ranking list of all of the songs, and not only the final but all of them. Yes, because there truly were some masterpieces that were robbed and didn't make it to the finals. And was thinking about you, Latvia. I will never forgive Europe for not taking you to the finals. But let's get through the different tier rankings. In the bottom we have No, which is just no. Then we have Popcorn. Here it can be quite a nice song, but also it isn't the end of the world if you miss it when you are out in the kitchen making some popcorn. Then we have What Did I Just Watch? This you can't miss. You can't miss it because you wanna see it, but also what the hell was that? Then we have Great, which is pretty self-explanatory, amazing, and finally Iconic. And here it isn't enough to just have a great song. It has to be something extra. It has to be one of those unhinged Eurovision moments to be iconic. And I will go through them in terms of the name of the country, but backwards, because I want to start with UK. This is going into Great. Welcome back, UK, by the way, to the competition after being like last or second to last like how many times the last years. Great voice. I actually really like this, but not amazing for me, only great. Then we have Ukraine. This is iconic. I mean, iconic hat, iconic flute, iconic creepy breakdowns, and a catchy chorus. What more could you want, honestly? I know some people are like, oh, well, Ukraine only won because of the war, but this would have placed at the top even without the war, maybe even won. I mean, it is a very Eurovision winner song because it is, you know, folk music, but with a modern touch, and it has those little pieces like the hat, like the flute, that stands out, and it has a catchy chorus. So I totally think this was the deserved winner. Also because, I mean, Eurovision and war is very tightly entwined because Eurovision started, it was created because of World War II. So I don't think it's weird that European public voted for them because of the war. Like, they felt extra when they heard that song, also because, you know, what the song was about. I don't think they would have won with any song. But let's move on to Switzerland. Like, they wouldn't have won with Switzerland's song. This is absolute popcorn. Quite sad, actually. I feel a bit for him for only making 0 points in the finals, but also he shouldn't have been there. Like, he was only there because of the jury, and I don't know why they were voting for him. Then we have Sweden. Oh my god, this was, I almost want to put it in iconic, but that's against my rules. It's gonna go to amazing. Ever since I heard the first line of this song in Melodifestivalen, the Swedish competition where we, I'm Swedish by the way, where we choose with who we're gonna sing to Eurovision, I have been obsessed with this song. I can't take my eyes off her when she sings. I should also add that I was going through a rough time in my relationship when this song was released, and that eventually led to a breakup. So this is my breakup song, and that's maybe why I feel so strong. But like, she was so good. She's like a raspy, rocky voice. I love it. I absolutely love her. Then we have Spain. This is going to Great. I mean, the song isn't my cup of tea. I actually don't like it at all, but she was killing it on the dance floor, and just because of the dance, she's in Great. Let's move on to Slovenia. They're going into popcorn before Switzerland. I'm gonna rank them with the other tier ranks too, so it's like extra, I don't know. Anyways, like, how old are these guys? They have to be like, I don't know, 16, 17. They were so young and so cute and so like new to this. I actually hope they will return in a few years and then like kill it, because they had something. They actually had something. I enjoyed the melody. It was interesting, but also popcorn. Then, oh my god, we have Serbia. No, it's before Ukraine, it's before Ukraine. Why can't I move this there? She's the definition of iconic. She's my everything. I love her. Like, it's so cool that she's sung about, the welfare system in Serbia, how hard it is to get some, medical treatment, and just everything about her was iconic. Like the hand clap, the hands, the way she washed her hands. It was so deep on so many levels. I can't even talk. I can't speak. I'm just in awe. I voted for this thrice because I loved it, and I was thrilled that she came fourth in the televotes. She definitely deserved that, and much more. I would have loved for her to win, but this year it was Ukraine's turn. Then we have San Marino. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in amazing or great. This didn't make it to the finals, which was a total robbery. Like, he was great. Great catchy song, great stage person. I think it's gonna be an amazing. Why wasn't it in the finals? I can't find an answer to that. Then we have Romania. This is popcorn, I guess. Like, it was fun to watch, actually. It deserved to be in the finals, maybe even better than Slovenia. Then Portugal, this was so lovely. Like, I have a huge respect for Portugal for always sending these calm, laid-back pieces, like within one also. It was magic on stage. You couldn't take your eyes off it. Then we have, it's Poland next. This is going to great here, I think. One of the better male ballads. There were so like a billion male ballads in the finals this year. What was up with that? I was so tired of them. But this was one of the better. I also like the seaweed creatures on the stage. That was good. Norway. The bananas and wolves. This is going right between Sweden and Portugal in amazing. Like, it's almost iconic, but not really at that level, but like very close. It's self-explanatory. The non-rhyme that is grandma and banana is iconic. It's the dance, the suits, the way, especially the way they were in interviews outside of the stage. That was iconic. Like, I love them. Norway really does know how to make a Eurovision song. Like, they doesn't take it as seriously as Sweden, my country, who always have to send well-polished pieces. Sweden would never send these bananas, but I wish we would. And then we have North Macedonia. This is like popcorn, I guess, here. Barely remember it, but it was quite nice, I guess. Oh, the Netherlands! The Netherlands. Is this amazing or is this great? I think it has to be amazing. This is my favorite song to listen to, just on Spotify. It's Never Have Dutch sounded so good. Like, usually when Dutch people speak, it's like sorry, no offense guys, but that's how it sounds. But this was so beautiful. I want to learn Dutch now. Like, the problem with Eurovision is I want to learn every language. Like, now I want to learn Dutch and Serbian and Ukrainian and Icelandic and Italian and all the language. And I can't, but I love it. I love when people sing in their native language. I wish Sweden would be brave and sing in Swedish, because it's a beautiful language and it's actually quite popular within Sweden to sing in Swedish. We have many artists who do that, but for some reason it's like a no-no. If a Swedish song wins Melodifestivalen, they have to translate it to English. Like, that's what they always do. But back to the Netherlands, like, I wished she would have done more on the stage, like moved a bit to the rhythm, stuff, like just some small pieces, and it would have been magnificent. It would have been so much higher, I think, in a competition. Then we have Montenegro. I guess this is popcorn too, I barely remember it. Then we have Moldova. This is the first. What did I just watch? Because what was that? That was amazing. Completely unhinged, completely all over the place with all of the genres. I loved how like the jury was like, this is not good, this is in the bottom, and the people were like, no, this is the second best song, we're gonna give it 239 points or something. Like, you gotta love the Telebears, they are amazing, and this song just made me happy. Then we have Malta. This is gonna be the first note, like a flawless girl singing I am what I am. That's too bland. I'm sorry, Malta. Lithuania. I love Lithuania. This is going to be fast in the great category. She's mesmerizing. I love her hands. Like, oh, really interesting song to send from them. And the Lithuanian. I love Lithuanian language. It's so beautiful. Latvia. This is... No, it's... Serbia is more iconic, but like... Let us take a moment to really appreciate the line, instead of meat, I eat veggies and pussy. I like them both fresh, I like them both juicy. Iconic! How couldn't that be in the finals? I will never ever forgive Europe for not voting this to the finals, because this is such an iconic Eurovision song, and not everyone was gonna see it in the semifinals, because not everyone watches last, obviously, except for like Eurovision freaks and like me, but almost everyone watches the finals, and I feel like he was like excited asparagus on the stage, like in his green jacket. It was completely unhinged, and I loved every second of it. Like, he was a horny vegetarian writing a song, and it couldn't have been any better. Then we have Italy. Oh, this is... I think it's... Yeah, above Norway. I think it was sad that you can hear that they were very tired in their voices after touring, but like, this song is a masterpiece. It really deserved to have the most listenings on Spotify. It's perfection, and I love their chemistry. Bravissimo. Moving on to Israel. This is also, I know, like, no. Ireland. I love Ireland. This is going into great, at the top of the great, almost amazing. I love to listen to that song. That's my second breakup song. First we have Hold Me Closer, and then I cry, and then we have like That's Rich by Brooke, and I'm like, sassy. That's the truth, honestly. Why wasn't she in the finals? She was so fun. Like, instead of all those men who just sing high notes, very strong. Why not Ireland? Why not San Marino? Why not Latvia? We will never have an answer to that. Also Latvia. I'm not done talking about Latvia. Like, it was the juries gave more points to Latvia than the people. It was actually the people that let them down. I'm offended. I'm really offended. Then we have Iceland. This was quite nice. This is going... No, oh, no, not what did I just watch. That's crazy. Like, in great. Although I have a thing against them, because they won over Daughters of Reykjavik, which killed it in the Icelandic, their competition where they choose who they were gonna send. Like, I think I should have had a separate picture of the Daughters of Reykjavik and put them in iconic, even though they couldn't compete, because they are iconic. They would have absolutely killed it on that Eurovision stage, and I will never forgive nor Iceland nor Sister for choosing Sister to go to the Eurovision instead of Daughters of Reykjavik. And then Greece, it's almost amazing, but I think it's gonna be great. Yeah, like, she looks so much like Lorde, it's actually a bit scary. She's beautiful. Then we have Germany, who I actually like quite a bit, but no one agrees with me. Like, what was wrong with Germany? They weren't that bad. Then we have France. Oh my god, I love France. I actually voted for them, even though I'm gonna put a couple of countries before, but like, they sang in Breton. and for the first time ever in Eurovision history, no entries were in French. That has never happened before, and it's such a big moment for France to send a song that is not in France but in Breton. And I think that was so cool, and they were so cool. It was like a witchy ritual on stage, and I'm always there for a witchy ritual on stage. Why were they second to last? Someone explained it to me. They were totally robbed. What happened? I hope they will continue singing in the language, because that is very much needed. Then we have Finland, like this, no, it's not in No, what is happening, it's in this category in popcorn. Such a boring generic rock song, like this singer looks like a teddy bear, a really nice teddy bear. The only thing I liked was that it was yellow and black theme, that was quite nice. Then we have Estonia. This was surprisingly good. I like the country Avicii vibes. It's going in great. Oh, what has happened to Spain? It shouldn't be there. It should be like here. I needed to redo it because everything crashed. So if something is a bit wrong, that's why. And then we have Denmark. I love Denmark. It's going here. Also, once again, why wasn't this in the final? It's a completely like good, solid rock song. They killed it on stage. Then we have Czech Republic. This is a bop. Oh, new line for the great tier. A lot of songs in great, I realize now. Maybe even before, no, it's gonna be there. I just wanna dance when I hear it. I just wanna dance. Then we have Cyprus. This was interesting, but it wasn't my cup of tea, so it's going to be in popcorn. Then we have Bulgaria. This is a no, Bulgaria, stop. And then we have, oh, Belgium. This was quite nice, actually. I liked Belgium. It's going here, I think. I think in the semis, Belgium was amazing, but in the finals they were popcorn, so great overall. Then Azerbaijan, this is total popcorn. Like in the semis, this got 0 votes from the public, 0 points, but it made it to this final still because the jury, like, bribery much. Completely waste of a song in the finals. Then we have Austria. I can't speak anymore. Austria. Here, I guess, also popcorn. Then let's take Australia. This was, what did I just watch? I honestly don't know, but he was very moved by himself. Let's say that. Oh, Armenia, that was quite nice actually. I like that. It's going into great, but where in great should I put it? Maybe here? I think. And this one here, I'm rearranging a bit, as you can see. And then finally we have come to the last one, Albania. What was Albania? Albania was honestly amazing, but like it was the first number at Eurovision this year, and my face was like this first and then Latvia, like what has happened? This should be a child-friendly program. Like, all respect to her, but I think she deserved to be in the finals. It's a very interesting song actually, like deep voice. I really like it, and I like the performance too, but maybe it was a tad too much. But that was it. That was a tier ranking of all of the Eurovision songs this year. Let's get review. So in No, we have Malta, Israel, Georgia and Bulgaria. In Popcorn we have quite a few. We have Romania, Slovenia, North Macedonia, Montenegro, Finland, Switzerland, Austria, Cyprus and Azerbaijan. In what did I just watch? We have Moldova, Albania and Australia. Thank you, all of you countries, for sending those entries. Then in great, we have the biggest category. Many great songs this year. We have Greece, Ireland, Lithuania, Denmark, Great Britain, Estonia, Armenia, Poland, Czech Republic, Belgium, Germany is the name, Spain and Iceland. And then amazing, we have the amazing Cornelia Jacobs from Sweden, we have Italy, we have Norway, we have France, we have Portugal, the Netherlands and San Marino. And finally, iconic, Ukraine, Latvia and Serbia. Applauds, applauds. Please write in the comments what you thought about this year's Eurovision. What was your iconic moments? What was your favorite songs? Did you agree that Ukraine was the winner? Let's discuss it. I can't discuss Eurovision enough. Have a great day and see you later.